welcome to your tech day. Today we are going to be doing candlesticks. So I will just show you what that is if you don't know. We see candlesticks a lot in our transitions for different shoulder stands and in floor work. So once again, I'm just going to show you the candlestick position. You can have a candlestick here where your arms are flat behind you. You can also have a candlestick position when you're up here. And then you have an assisted candlestick position where your forearms are on the ground, but your hands are just going to be, mine are on my hips, but I mean, anatomy varies from person to person, so it's just going to be like around that lower back. When you come down, you kind of drop your feet towards your head. You're going to engage your abs, slowly roll down. If you want to make it fun, sexy, roll up. So this is important for us to work on, to practice, because there are going to be shoulder stands that we get to where we'll eventually go here and switch around. So I want you to be able to get to that in the upcoming weeks and practice the candlesticks to feel comfortable in those positions. Starting your seated position, we're going to go to the assisted candlestick. So when you roll back, and I recommend doing this on a mat because the floor is hard, when you roll back, you're going to straighten your legs and try and basically like kick the ceiling. When you do that, your hands just pop up, you catch yourself, and you can hold here. Once you're here, we can also like play with shapes in this position. Sexy mermaid walks. If you're feeling really feisty, you can go ahead and like tap a foot down, tap a foot up, tap the other foot, because we've already seen this position before too with our shoulder stand. And if you want to get really wild with it, you can turn and roll out, just like we did with our fish rolls. See, now you see why I put the fish rolls in this week as well. So I was rolling on my right shoulder, but if you were mirroring me, it would have been the left shoulder for that transition. I'll go ahead and show you from a different angle if we are doing our candlestick up. Assisted candlestick, if you like, you're going to hold where your lower back is. You can drop one foot or both feet simultaneously. Once you're here, you're going to extend your arms out to the side. Pick a shoulder to roll over. I'll put my left ear to my left shoulder. I'm looking at my kneecaps, and then I look at my toes, and then I look up towards that left arm to roll out. Technique day is fun because it helps us glue all of our fun floor work piece things, skills and tricks together so we can make it flow beautifully. Aren't you so excited? Do it on your own, put on some fun music, roll up to that candlestick. Remember, we have 3 arm positions that you can play around with. You have arms down, arms overhead. Overhead, you're going to feel it a lot more that you're going to be balancing on the shoulder. If you start to fall over, tuck, catch. Look at where my chin was, tucked to my chest, right? That's always going to keep our spine, neck, head, and shoulders safe. If you're up here and you start to fall backwards, keep your chin tucked. You can always fall and your bum is going to catch you, and I'd much rather you have your juicy booty to rely on than flailing and hurting yourself, because that's absolutely not what we are trying to do. Remember, safety first, tuck your chin to your chest. We're learning how to get comfortable in these positions, and I know some of these skills might feel a little bit repetitive if you are already someone who is like a well-versed athlete. But it's always important to start going back to the basics, because we can learn and we can grow and we can get all these cool, crazy skills. But sometimes once we reach this top tier skill set, and like maybe you're a really great acro performer already, but then as you're learning something a little bit different, you kind of forget those basic fundamentals that you learned at the beginning. And that will really set the foundation for what you're able to do. So please practice these on your own. Let me know if you have any questions. Bernard and I believe in you, and I will see you for our next skill or technique day.